Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark reacts to Sophie Cunningham news. Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham are teaming up for something big. Sophie Cunningham played a major supporting role behind Caitlin Clark this past season for the Indiana Fever. Unfortunately, both players suffered season-ending injuries, which cut short what was a very promising partnership between these two stars. As it turns out, however, Cunningham's support for Clark goes far beyond the confines of the basketball court. Some big news away from the Wnba was announced involving the two Fever guards on Wednesday, which prompted an exchange between Clark and Cunningham on social media. Based on their friendly banter, it appears that both Clark and Cunningham are already looking forward to what's coming. Cunningham joined the Fever this past offseason as part of a multi-team trade deal involving her former team, the Phoenix Mercury. One of the reasons Indiana brought Cunningham in was to play the enforcer role for the team and as added protection for Clark, who is usually targeted by opposing teams with their physical play. Cunningham played that role to the T during a feisty matchup against the Connecticut Sun. The veteran guard got herself thrown out of the game after delivering a flagrant foul on J.C. Sheldon of the Sun. The incident occurred after Sheldon hit Clark with an eye poke earlier in the game. Cunningham is now taking her talents to the golf course, where she will join Clark for the Wnba Pro-Am tournament next week. Unlike Clark, however, Cunningham will not play in the tournament. She and Fever teammate Lexi Hull have committed to be Clark's guest caddies. Cunningham took to social media on Wednesday to share the announcement post from the Wnba. She captioned her Instagram story with one word: "For." Clark caught wind of the post and could not help but troll her Fever teammate. Cunningham meant "for," which is a term used in golf to warn others that a ball is headed their way. Yeah, clearly we have a lot to learn about golf. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. It's Wnba at Sophie_Cham. Clark wrote on her Instagram story, sharing Cunningham's post. Apart from carrying bags, cleaning clubs, and raking bunkers, one of the most important roles caddies play during games is to provide strategic advice to the players. As Clark said, however, Cunningham still has a lot to learn in the sport, which likely means that Clark cannot expect any strategic advice from her Fever teammate during the tournament. This will be Clark's second run at the Wnba, which is an LPGA event founded by legendary golfer Annika Sorenstam. The former Iowa Hawkeyes superstar was a big draw in the Pro-Am portion of the tournament last year, and the same is expected in her return this year, especially with Cunningham and Hull in tow. The Wnba Pro-Am tournament will take place on Wednesday, November 12th. It will be played at Pelican Golf Club in Bel Air, Florida, and is open to the public. Coverage will start at 11 a.m. Eastern Time via the Golf Channel and through various streaming platforms.